OK，有一点，距离上一次玩这款游戏已经好几天了，所以我可能要重新再熟悉一下。然后我先看一下我的进度。好，所以哇，我的进度居然已经61%嘞，已经过一半了，一半多一点了，61将近62了。其实我也不太确定这个猎人是什么内容。啊，是那个的姐姐吗？那个战士的姐姐，军人的姐姐吗
Aaron said to meet him at the Sun Palace. That might be the time.
Hi.
Talana, always a pleasure. I see you've brought your pet.
Greetings, Sunhawk. I hereby sponsor Aloy of the Nora for membership in the Hunter's Lodge.
No. Look at her. She's lowborn, a savage. This is beneath even you, Talana.
She has fulfilled the requirements. And Sun King Avad decreed the Lodge should be open to all. Would you like to take it up with him?
The word of the Sun King is indeed law. Even though it would bring ruin to the Lodge, so be it. Do you, Aloy of the Nora, pledge to act rightly and nobly when in service to the Lodge all the days to follow?
I do.
Members of the Lodge, even though Tarkus is barely cold, I present to you Aloy of the Nora. Member and Thrush, what say you all?
To the hunt!
Sponsoring an outlander. While you make meaningless gestures, I'll be finding Red Maw.
哇，这个人真的超讨厌的。
This is a good day.
I know why I hate Assis. Why do you?
My family has always boasted members in the Lodge. My father and brother were both Hawks. Assis let their sacrifice be forgotten.
What sacrifice?
They died in a massacre. They should be honored as Hawks. Instead, Assis will not let anyone mention it.
哇，他的眼影好油光哦。
How did your family come to be members of the Lodge?
Karja noble houses have sent sons to the Lodge for generations. Because they needed another place to lord over the commoners. I want to change that. The idea that someone is worthy or not by virtue of birth alone. Everyone thinks they have me pegged as soon as they hear Talana Khan Padish. I hate that.
I understand. My whole life I lived as an outcast from the Nora. They would have been the first to say I wasn't one of them. Yet as soon as I leave the sacred lands, everyone calls me Aloy of the Nora. It should be Aloy despite the Nora.
I didn't know. I'll remember that.
What happened in the massacre?
King Jiran's paranoia knew no bounds. He sent thousands of innocents to die in the Sun Ring. When the Hawks of the Lodge called for him to stop the slaughter, he threw them in the ring too. Yet when the machines attacked the condemned, more Hawks leapt into the ring to defend them. And my father and brother were among them.
I'm so sorry. What happened to the men in the Sun Ring?
They died fighting. If you wish to hear the story, Legan can tell it better. He saw it with his own eyes. I did not. The morning of the massacre, my father told me to meet him outside the city. He told me they were planning an escape. I waited for hours, until a message came from my father. I had to leave the city. So I fled when I should have fought by his side.
He didn't want you to die with them.
Nor would he want their names forgotten. Especially by the man who benefited most from their deaths, Assis.
What's Redmaw?
Few have seen it. A thunderjaw marked by years of battle. Some say it still bears the marks of over a dozen hunters on its flank. How many it has trampled along the way, we may never know. When members go hunting and never return, we often blame Redmaw. But to me, it's more than legend. It's the only machine that will unseat Assis. My sponsor nearly had it, but he didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Tarkus sponsored me out of loyalty to my family. He was my last link to them, besides the lodge itself. I have to unseat Assis. Now that you're a Thrush, you should improve your reputation. Why don't you hunt down a Thunderjaw and a Stormbird?
You want me to go trophy hunting?
You're not just any Thrush. You're mine. And you better make me look good.
But what about Redmaw?
I will find him. And when I do, I expect you to be there.
致命猎物。哎，又升级了。我只不过是讲个话而已。好，风暴鸟，我记得以前有打过，但是每一次都打超久。有要搭电梯的，超级慢的电梯。哎，所以电梯门刚刚是开着哦。哇，那我差点摔下去耶。这会是公安问题吧？这个地方没有来过哎。哦，有一点暗，有一点黑。扫描一下。OK， 谨慎一点。
This must be Ronamon's family estate.
清野者，守视者 ，OK。诱惑你。这个肮脏的工作就交给你吧。竟然没有入侵，没有成功覆盖，还好没有撞到他。我去抓人了。哦。 接开门吗？可以耶。
That device is sending out a signal. Could be what attracted the machines.
把它捡起来。
Okay, that should cut the signal. But someone put this here to call on the machines. And kill everyone on the estate.
所以你会关这个机器的，这么厉害？好了，意思就是我要杀掉你了。根据各项。
I'm ready. Gotta be.
等你了。
I wonder what made these machines attack without warning.
哇，是个正妹耶！
I didn't really believe
可是
anyone
你的
was
妆
coming
都
for me.
花了。
I think everyone else is dead.
应该也是个贵族吧？
I found a lure. I think someone might have put it here deliberately to draw on the machines. Did your father have enemies?
Oh no, Branham and my brother. At first there was gambling, then stealing, then extortion. He swore vengeance when we kicked him out.
It was Ronamon who begged me to come. He needed the machines cleared out to claim the property.
That murderous snake. We can't let him...
Can't let me do what, sister? Claim my inheritance?
We shared a crash, murderer. Have you no honor?
No, I guess not. But I will have this estate. When you meet Father in the next life, tell him I'm enjoying his money. As for you, this little device will summon more machines. A lot easier than killing you myself.
来得及。去给你死。哦，正妹姐姐。
I'm glad there are good people like you in the world. It helps to make up for scum like my brother. My father was always generous in his gratitude. A family tradition I would like to continue. Take this. I hope it will help you in your travels. I know my father would want me to rebuild, but I just don't think it's safe.
这个比较近。 就你啦，虽然很重，但是值得，值得吧？应该值得吧？因为这只炮超级强的，所以让我走路很慢。
Get out of the open, Chop! Try to run.
带这一点点钱也敢出来混，7块钱。浪费我时间。
Now this thing is dangerous.
好了，由你来帮我打检查。
换衣服哦，阻挡电击，然后改造一下衣服，远距离、近距离，27%电，还有什么？就你啦。
This
哇，也够本了啦！吼吼，这支炮也够本了，把你射下来！天哪！麻烦的地方在于追踪者是会隐形的，所以很头痛。然后他又会放一些警报器。然后当你仔细听这样，哦，有了，抓到一只了。看得出来这有一只啊，但是见得到它吗？这我就很难讲。对啊，还有一个追踪者。
Need to find more about that machine to override it. Another cauldron.
其实你不知道我在哪。
Be fascinating. I won't listen to you. Follow up.
果然还是需要靠陷阱啊，这太危险了。哇，这光线真的很漂亮哦。
好了，靠你帮我打喽！Go go go，前面，
往前看，啊，没错。 看错边了啦！哦，都跟你讲前面了。来哟来哟！什么时候开战？核心者我好像也可以覆盖耶。有。我们来实验一下。
Carries a container on its back. Wonder what's inside.
应该没被其他人看到。
They know where I am.
殴打。哦。哇，原来没死哦！哇靠！壳都打到不见了，真的是尽忠职守哎！吼吼！跟你敬礼！哇！
其实我是很怕其他的东西来闹场。可恶！
差点错过。
地平线的游戏画面真的很稳，不太会有什么破碎还是什么奇怪的东西。之前玩秘境3的时候，有的时候这样跑，你会看到有一些细细的线，我不确定是反锯齿还是什么东西，反正有一些疑似破碎的状况，但是地平线完全没有这样子，真的很厉害啊！不过秘境4也没有啦，所以我猜可能是 PS3的硬体，当时硬体的极限大概就是这样，运算能力有差。
这个角度真的很漂亮，你可以看到整个城市。
Aaron's waiting at the Sun Palace. Maybe I should check on him.
Nice to have a break.
Where's Talana? Maybe upstairs.
Is that really what the Nora call fashion?
No Assis either. Maybe Ligon knows where they are.
You have trophies? I can hang on to them until the Sunhawk returns.
Where are Assis and Talana?
Assis received word about Red Maw and rushed out. Talana found out a short time later and had to follow.
They both went alone?
Assis left without his thrush. Talana did as well. No, I saw some outlanders follow after her.
I wouldn't put it past Assis to try something underhanded to get the kill. Where have they gone? I have to help if I can.
You might be right. They've gone southeast, headed for the spear shafts. You'd better hurry.
Got no stomach. Check out these wares. Don't pass up these things. These wares. Don't pass.
Machine charges, it'll flatten whatever stands in its way.
OK， 你来替我打吧，这太多只了。这是什么？人物践踏者。 OK， 好。有2只了。哦。
That wasn't a warning.
Aloy, you're a woman of your word.
Olin. Your family. I saw the threat from Helis. You have a wife and young boy?
If I'd have striven to keep them safe, instead of all I've done.
This is your chance, Olin. That's why we're here.
I'll take it. A kinder deal was never struck.
They're being held close by?
Yes, the farmstead just beyond these rocks. I'll take you. That's it. Nestled against the spur flints.
你不要急，你不要急，我没有要跟你走那边。
Best not to think about the previous owners.
Too late.
So this is it. I can't bear being so close, and yet...
It's almost over. How many Eclipse are we talking?
From what I've seen, a fair few. Well-armed and armored. Bowmen watching from the ridges. But there's no space for their machine demons.
You've been watching for a while? What's the best way in?
You think if I had a head for strategy, either of us would be in this mess?
Fair point.
所以要硬干
We could
啊！
storm the front gate, Osram style. Or take it from the sides, or the ridge above. Maybe you could get on the rooftops. Not me. I'm too heavy cast.
Should I do this alone?
I don't doubt you could. But with the Eclipse, there's always another blade at your back. So I'll watch yours if you let me.
No. You wait here. Be ready to follow when the fighting stops.
Oh, I'll be ready.
想办法在这里设多一点的。靠腰。
真的没看到我，靠，这有一点扯哎。
Trap's laid.
看不到我的。看不到我的。
He's up there somewhere. Stay sharp and shout if you need to.
Bolted, but I... Come on, come on.
Oh, 欧琳老婆，欧琳小孩。
We heard the commotion outside. You're not one of them. Who are you?
Don't be afraid. I'm gonna get you out of here.
I hadn't given up on hope, but I'd forgotten the taste of it. Is it safe for us to leave?
The eclipse won't be stopping you.
Then it's over. I dreamed of escape, 1,000 different ways. But all of them put my son at risk.
You survived. You protected him. That's what matters. Now, your husband's waiting for you.
Olin!
快去，快去，快去，快去！ 这个是我什么时候解决的？
Quick way down.
欧林，我找到
I
你
heard the
了
fighting stop.
Olin! You brought him back to us. Thank you.
There's no need to thank me.
I've much to confess. I accepted a devil's bargain. And others paid the price.
And you think I don't know? I heard them talk.
You know there's always been dirt on my hands. Now there's blood too.
Take your son up in those hands. Come back to the claim with us.
You should listen to your wife, Olin.
But Hedis and his demons. I am honor-bound to help you, Aloy. With what little honor a Dysa like me has.
Olin, whatever your debts, you don't owe them to me now. Go with your family. Show them you're a better man.
Farewell, Aloy. Your mother. I hope you find her before they do.
母亲。好，去存档。 好吧，今天就这样子了，跑了几个重要的剧情，然后也有拿到一支新的武器。那我们下一次再继续吧，拜拜。